So Angela Simmons is an American actress, okay, producer, entrepreneur, and reality TV star. She first appeared on MTV's Run's House in 2005, which followed the life of her father, Rev Run, a legend in the rap group Run DMC. Simmons has also acted in Pressure Makes Diamonds in 2019 and Supermodel in 2015. In '07, she co-founded the shoe company Pastry Footwear with her sister Vanessa. She later launched her own Aspire TV show, Just Angela, similar to Run's House. Okay, now let me get into Yogotti. Okay, Yogotti is a 44-year-old, born Mario Mims in 1981. Yogotti is an American rapper, singer, record executive, and co-owner of the DC United soccer team. I didn't know that. The Memphis-based hip-hop mogul and CMG record label had released 5 independent albums before signing with J Records in 2009. His 11 studio albums, 25 mixtapes, and 57 singles feature rich storytelling, guttural beats, and lyrics that draw from his own experiences. Okay, so that's who Yogotti is. And I've been wanting to do a separate reading on him altogether because it's been a lot of talk about Yogotti in Memphis, okay, in the hometown of Memphis. So but anyway, let's get started. Let's do the couple. Okay, let's start off with what the cards say, because I really want to know what their relationship was like, and let's get into some of this rumor. Okay, so y'all just bear with me. Okay, so right off the bat, some sort of Ten of Pentacles, burden, responsibilities, and stress came out. Loss of faith, frustrations, and excessive pressure. Okay, and then the Hermit card in reverse came out. So this deals with isolation, darkness, and mistrust. Okay, and then the Six of Pentacles came out. Pride of riches, debt, selfishness, unfairness, injustice. Okay, so I don't know who this is speaking of. When they're talking about this burden, someone was burdened. Okay, someone had a lot of burdens and responsibilities. Okay, and they acted in hastiness, rashness. Okay, and they started to withdraw. But I'm getting the feeling, okay, and the Six of Pentacles with the pride of riches, okay, and debt, unfairness. I'm getting that this is sounding more like leaning towards a male perspective. But hold on just a second. Let me get the Kipper deck, and see what's who pops out. Okay, just a second. Okay, yes. So when I grabbed the Kipper deck, unexpected income, poverty, gifts, and main meal came out. Okay, so yes, this is talking about Yogotti. Okay, let's find out about these gifts and poverty, because there's some unexpected income, or some unexpected income when it came to poverty. So this so I feel like this was some sort of gift that was given to him while he was in poverty. Could have been possibly just some money from some place, or maybe like an insurance policy that jump started his career. Okay, with the poverty card, this is kind of talking about where he started. I feel like this is talking about where he started from. Okay, let's move forward. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. So right after the main meal came out, the Ace of Cups came out, and wow, the Six of Cups and the Star. Okay, so this, I do not know if this is looking like some sort of, I don't know why the poverty card is right here in the middle of gifts and a main meal. Okay, so some unexpected money when it came to poverty and gifts with a main meal. But the Ace of Cups is talking about someone giving their heart. Okay, giving their cup of love, actually giving their heart. Okay, giving some unconditional love. Okay, and friendship. Okay, so I think that. And then after the Ace of Cups comes out, there's some sort of apology with the Star card. Star card is an Aquarius card. Says all your dreams are coming true, opportunities, renewal. Okay, so the relationship was about gift giving, but he really had his heart into this. Okay, so let's keep going further to see what's really going on, because when I think about Yogotti, I don't think about him as a man. But I don't know him to be honest. But I don't think of him as a man that would actually give his heart. But it's showing the Ace of Cups came out in some sort of apology. So I feel like he offered her some sort of apology for the breakup. He had some burdens he was going through. Okay, he started to isolate himself. Somebody had some issues with some pentacles and some pride of riches. Okay. But definitely the Ace of Cups sitting right there. He gave his heart, and there was some sort of apology after that to her. Okay, Two of Cups. They were okay. Two of Cups. Yeah, they were definitely in a partnership. Okay. Oh my gosh. But the Page of Wands came in upside down, so in reverse. Okay, Page of Wands, and then Two of Cups. Okay, y'all. So this looking like this was superficial, theatrical, domineering, instability with the Two of Cups. Yes, definitely talking about this relationship. I don't know if this. Let me clarify the superficial card. Who was talking about? Was this Angela? Was she superficial? Because it's talking about a man is giving his heart. They had giving his heart. The Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups. These are all about emotions. Okay. I feel like he really was trying to love her. He really was into her. But this Page of Wands coming in reverse, superficial. Let's see. The Chariot card. Yeah, the direction. Okay, so as for clarity, it was the direction that it was going in. To have success in. Even though that, I feel like he kept going with the relationship, even though it was superficial. Okay. Now I'm not pointing no fingers at her, but I'm just saying something wasn't right. Something was superficial about this Two of Cups relationship. But the Chariot is here, so it's saying having moving forward in spite of. Okay. Direction, focus, having success in the face of difficulty. Okay. This is shocking. Like, I think he really liked her, y'all. I think he really liked Angela. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can pull more on if she comes out or what comes out. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I'm pulling from the Ancestral Insight deck, and the Value Indication card came out. And so this talks about having more value. It says your inner value is greater than you realize. Okay. Someone's looking at their value. Okay. And I don't feel like they're basing it on money. Okay. Your inner value is greater than you realize. Okay. So somebody needed to realize they value their inner value. It says focus on affirming your unique qualities daily, and you'll become more confident in your life. So in your value. Okay. So someone had a lack of confidence when it came to their value. Okay. And then it talks about, like I said, your soul is longing to reconnect with someone or something. So somebody wanted to reconnect with someone. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what else comes out, because this is kind of, I'm trying to make this make sense, but so far what I have gotten is that a main male, which is Yogotti, that's what we're talking about. He had his heart into this connection, and his superficial came out. So I don't know if that's talking about Angela being superficial and having pride of riches. Okay, marriage. Thinking about marriage. Okay. Marriage is a blend of love and trust and responsibility. Are you considering a deeper commitment? I feel like he wanted a deeper commitment, guys, with her. I feel like he did want that commitment in marriage, or maybe they both could have had that. But somebody's guilty. So let's see what's going on. Okay, some clarifiers and see guilty of who's guilty and guilty of what. Okay, guys. So after the guilty card fell out, exposed fell out. Okay, exposed, mature, approved, boyfriend and cheat. Okay, came out. Yeah. So I feel like somebody was. So I feel like this is saying that somebody was exposed for cheating with a mature male. Okay. So I don't know if this is Angela. Mature means older. Okay. So she was she might have been caught cheating with an older man. Which is so crazy, because you would assume it would be the other way around. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's keep going, see what else comes out. Mm-hmm. With the Knight of Pentacles, she was cheating with somebody that was broke. Somebody who had lacked courage. Okay, somebody who's jealous, grasping, unreliable, obsessive, and stubborn. Child. And what, yes, Eight of Cups, action, change, instability, lack of center, dissatisfaction, and separation. This girl cheated. So of course they release a rumor saying that he cheated on her. He was cheating on her with Glorilla. But I haven't asked the question, okay? But it's coming out in the cards that this man, and if y'all know, okay, because he was shouting her out in songs and everything, okay, for the longest of time, and then he finally got her, and I feel like he gave his heart. Ace of Cups came out, okay, but she got caught cheating because she didn't know her value, okay. Value indication is here. She did not know her value. He saw her value, okay. He felt like it was a soul connection, okay. He wanted to marry this young lady, but this young lady got caught and she was exposed, okay, for cheating. And then she cheated with a Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay. Somebody who was has lack of courage, okay. It's right here in the cards, y'all. She cheated. All right, so I'm gonna ask about the rumor, okay. So let's see what comes out. So I want to see if he was cheating with Glorilla, or did he even remotely have feelings for Glorilla. So hold on, you guys. See, the thing about it is, when people are guilty of cheating, they tend to accuse their partner of cheating. So was she accusing him of cheating with Glorilla, or having an issue with him? Because it was said that she had an issue. One of the blogs that came out said she had an issue with how much money he was spending on her, bags, gifts that he was giving her. But she is an employee of his. She's basically on Yogotti's record label. We're talking about Glorilla. And how could you be so insecure that you're thinking that this man is cheating with his artist? So that's why I want to know if it was cheating going on, or if it was just accusations being thrown around, or if it was even true. Any of this is even true. Okay, so here we go. So y'all, being that the cards came out showing that she cheated, that Angela cheated, I have to assume that when the apology card came out and the gift card came out, some sort of apology was rendered, that was the other way around. Okay, I feel like that was Angela offering an apology, okay, because it came out in the cards that she cheated. Now the ace, what is this, the Nine of Swords came out. Anxiety, hopelessness, worry, okay. So somebody was up at night in prison and like acting like the victimization, okay. Can't sleep at night, up at night, worry, anxiety, okay. Passive, scattered, trickery, okay. What else? We want to know if he was cheating with Glorilla, or did he have feelings for his employee, somebody who he cut checks for. Was Yogotti sleeping with Glorilla, or did he have feelings for this young lady? Okay, we have the Page of Swords that came out. Swords is about actions and decisions, okay. So this is a childish action. Okay, somebody took a childish action, was being talkative, talking too much. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all, when it came to Glorilla, okay, for him she represented his success, okay. The Nine of Wands, okay, believe in yourself and have courage to continue. Persistence, unshakable force, great success, discipline, and valor, okay. So this was his bread and butter. Why would I don't feel like there's no cards indicating that he had any type of feelings for her. The Two of Swords is here to talk about a decision being made, about some sort of accomplishment, success, recognition, perfection. Everything you have worked for is coming together. So he's thinking about that. He's thinking about the relationship. He's thinking about how he's giving his heart, how he's moving, having success in the face of difficulty. Okay. The same cards are coming out. But like I said, the Page of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Let's see, hold on a second. The Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups came out. Okay, Two of Cups and Seven of Cups. Illusions, imagination, and wishful thinking. This ain't true. This is wishful thinking, honey. So the Two of Cups that represents the relationship that they're talking about. That's wishful thinking. Okay, that was the Seven of Cups. So it's not true, y'all. See what else comes out. Okay, the Two of Swords came out as well. And the Seven of Pentacles came out in reverse. Wasted efforts, limited success. Okay, so there was some a need of balance, okay, that caused a stalemate in a relationship, okay, in this situation, or a need of balancing this out, okay. So it's talking about balancing. I'm getting that he was trying to balance his relationship and his work, okay, and the time and effort he had to put into his artist. But this was wasted efforts, okay, and it didn't have much. He didn't have much success when he was trying to do this, okay. So I feel like he was trying to find balance when it came to the relationship with him and Angela, when it came to his artist Glorilla, and it was just like it didn't matter. Wasted efforts. It's like it doesn't matter what you did. Whatever you did was spilled on the floor, was wasteless. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, the Lover's card. Okay, so also, besides this, the Lover's card signifies a harmonious relationship, but it can also indicate that an important decision may have to be made. Be clear of values and belief systems. So at this point, it was some sort of decision had to be made when it came to the Lover's card. And what was that decision? Let's see what that decision was. Mm-hmm. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Ignoring advice and breaking old habits. Ignoring advice. Okay. Well, Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the advice that was being given, I feel like it was being ignored when it came to this decision that needed to be made. Because how do you choose between your relationship and your cheddar? Okay, well, let's be quite honest. Okay, do you like the luxury vacations, the luxury car, the luxury treatment, the soft life? The man, works. Okay, Eight of Swords. Talks about feeling restricted and powerless. Okay, you have to face difficult decisions, but you must release these constraints. Okay, so I feel like this was like some sort of self-imposed isolation, restriction. Okay, and this was difficult for him, and only because I feel like he really liked Angela. He really gave his heart to this woman. Okay, he was a big age gap too. Not too much of a big age gap, but 44 and 37. So he was older. But yeah, this is talking about how this was hard for him. Eight of Swords. Five of Cups. He was experiencing some kind of loss. He was grieving as well. Four of Swords. He needed to take a breather and spend some time replenishing, and refreshing his mind as well. Recharging. Okay, seclusion. He needed to be in some sort of seclusion or whatever, because he was grieving. Okay, let's see if the Kipper could tell us what he was grieving about. Just a second, guys. Okay, so he was grieving some sort of false. He was grieving some sort of a mania. Okay, some sort of false information or a false person when it came to some sort of betrayal when it came to a main male. Okay. He was grieving something about a main male. Toil and labor. Okay, somebody he had worked hard for or with, or this caused some sort of, this was hard for him, very hard. Okay, the toil and labor card came out. Also, this was some unexpected money had to be spent. Okay, going from his hand into someone else's hand, out of his hand into someone else's hand. Some sort of official person that was in his life. Okay, that was official to him. Okay, or there's some sort of official person showing up. So maybe he had to spend some money on a lawyer or something like that when it came to the situation. Okay, but this had him in grief. Okay, so we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, yeah, but this causes poverty came out. So this has something to do with his past. Okay, in the past. Okay, this shows an impoverished child. So whoever this person was would have been known as an official person in his life when he was a child. Okay, and when he was in poverty. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, so I'm gonna ask, what type of also I want it to be known that the Fool card came out and the Wheel of Fortune. So there was some sort of new doors opening. Okay, and the universe providing the universe providing new doors and opportunities to arise. And then the Wheel of Fortune says, like a spinning wheel, things come and go in a cycle. Okay, don't teaches you not to be complacent during good times, and during bad times, remember that things will eventually get better. Okay, so this is a great explanation of how he was feeling about this situation. Okay, but let's talk about him as a whole. What type of person Mario Mims was, aka Yogotti. Okay, so believe it or not, this man is very intuitive, and oh my god, that thunder sounds like, jeez, like somebody's beating on some drums. Weird thunder. Okay, yes, believe it or not, okay, he's very much intuitive. Okay, he has a bit of a mystery to him. There's a lot of secrets he knows how to keep. Okay, well, he has a lot of secrets he's holding, but yes, his intuition is on point. He's in touch with his subconscious mind. Okay, what else? Okay, improvement of circumstances. Okay, he's the type of person that always loves to improve his circumstances. The type to just take a loss and lay down and be like, oh well. Some people they will, you know how that saying go, when one door closes another one open. It's because you kept moving. It's because you kept moving to the next door. Now if that door closed in your face and you just chose to turn around and go home, how can another door open for you if you're not taking the steps to grind to get that door to open? Okay, it just doesn't come like that. And so that's his mentality, I feel like. What else? 5 of Wands in reverse, avoiding confrontation. Okay, so he doesn't get his hands dirty. There's plenty of people that will get their hands dirty for him. He avoids confrontation at all costs. But please believe it's nothing for him. Okay, but because how he's rised up in society in the ranks and become a mogul, he tries to avoid confrontation, and confrontation doesn't always mean something negative. Any confrontation, go in a restaurant, a nice restaurant, sit down and ask for a lemon water and they come bring you a Sprite, and you know someone's upset or mad, I asked for a lemon, he would be the type that would say, no, it's okay, it's fine, if you could just, you know, get us the, you know, what we asked for, that'd be great. Okay, so he'd rather talk things through and avoid confrontation rather than running straight to it. Okay, because he has a lot to lose, you guys. That doesn't mean he's scared. Don't take that. Don't take what I'm saying as this man is a chicken, okay, or whatever you want to call him, a coward or whatever. He's opposite of that. Very much so. Actually, a man who can avoid confrontation is one who can stay alive. There's money to be made. Okay, there's things to be done. You can't do it if you're 6 feet under. Okay, so you don't, you know, you need to learn how to fight your battles. Actually, you know when to pick and choose your battles wisely. Basically, is what I'm saying. Okay. Yes, he's very much authoritative. Okay, he works with logic. He's very calm and a clear thinker. This man thinks very clear. Okay. He wants someone that's his match. Okay, he wants someone that's independent, intellectual, has rational thinking. Okay, he wants someone as a match. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay. Can't be the clingy type. You know, it's hanging on to someone's, you know, pants leg. The type of independent that if he's going out working or he's, you know, across the country working, that you're not sitting back waiting like a little puppy dog at the door when he come home, like, or every second of the day you're calling him to see what's going on, like he's working. Okay, so he likes the type of woman that can go find her something to do, you know, like it's so many things you can do within a day as a woman, and especially as a woman who's dating a man that has money. Babe, I'm gonna go across, you know, go out with my friends tonight, get my nails done, get my hair done, live the soft life. Okay, yeah, I do believe he likes women that live a soft life, but he also likes somebody that's very independent. Doesn't mean he's not gonna spend money that she got to spend her own money, but independent mind, mental wise. Okay, a boss chick like Angela. Okay, what else can we find out about Yogotti? Mario Mills. I would have never thought his name was Mario until I looked that up. I did not know that. Mario. He doesn't look like a Mario at all. Moneybag Yo's name is Mario now. He look like a Mario. Okay. King of Wands, y'all. He told nothing. Okay, so besides that, he's just a natural born leader, you know, a visionary who can change the world. The King of Wands is focused on his goals and goes about his life with ambition and intent. Okay, so every day he wakes up, he has some sort of, and he moves and thinks with intention. Everything he does is intentional. Okay, he's very assertive. So sort of saying like grabbing life by the balls and or grab sorry for YouTube censor me. Okay, this video is not for children, but grabbing life by the horns and just taking control. Yeah, has charisma, a lot of charisma. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the judgment card flew out. Okay, right in the middle of this. It says the judgment card often indicates that you need to make a life-changing decision, but unlike those associated with the logical justice card, this decision requires a blend of intuition and intellect. Okay, so there's some sort of decision that he's needing to make or is going to make in the future or has made that involved his intuition and intellect. Okay, it's like sort of like change of position type of thing. Okay, where he's changing the outcome of something. Okay, so let's see what that is about. Okay, so he wants to change having the fear, you know, just having a fear of unknown, not being in, you know, not being in control, you know, just letting shit happen, and changing the disorganization that's going on, okay, around him. So there's some sort of disorganization that's going on around him. He wants to get that together, okay, so that the outcome of whatever he's trying to change is going to be a good outcome. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's see what type of person Angela is. Yeah, okay, so if y'all are Angela Simmons fans, click off this video right now. Click off. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a second to click off. Okay. All right. Now, the Eight of Swords came out. Or sorry, the Nine of Swords came out. Okay, which talks about this woman is a nightmare. She's cruel. Okay. The Devil card came out. Okay, she's greedy, she's materialistic. The Page of Pentacles came out, so it's like when she gives, she doesn't give much. Okay, she's cheap. Okay, you're not getting much out of her. Ten of Swords, backstabbing. Okay, defeat, release, yeah. Also, a Hierophant card came out, so this is something that's traditional. Okay, and the house card came out of the Kipper deck. So this went on in her house. This is from childhood. This is the type of stuff that went on in her house. Okay, yeah. So I don't get that she's a nice person. Come out in the cards. Okay, so let me use some clarifiers to some clarifying cards to see what's really going on. Okay, yeah, this is a concern. This is a problem, a concern. And let me see who's concerned about this. I think it's who I think it is, but yeah, let's see what comes out. Yep. Yeah, she's very concerned about money, being poor, being poverty. That's why the poverty card came out. Okay, she doesn't want to be poor. Okay, that's her main concern. She's very materialistic. Yeah, see, she's great fortune came out. This woman does not want to be poor. She wants to be rich. She always wants to have great fortune. Okay, let's get to the clarifiers. Okay, now I don't want y'all to think that I'm saying that just because a person doesn't want to be poor that makes them cruel, but these cards came out before all this came out, talking about her being cruel. Okay, that just because you don't want to be poor, that does not make you cruel. So that's why I put some clarifiers, because I want to see in what way. Like, this is, I don't know about this. Okay, I mean, only people who close to her can validate this, or people that know her or are in the same circles as her. But I know back in the day on that show, she was kind of like, it was just, it was just always given like narcissistic. That's what it gave me, honey, because baby, yeah, this is something that's very heavy. Let's see what else comes out. Because she was so always, I was around when that show came. I was, let me see. I'm only a few, well, I'm not going to tell my age. Okay, but I was around when it, you know, I was a teenager when that show came out. And I always just kind of felt like she was mean to Vanessa, her sister. And Vanessa was the big sister. Okay, so I just was like, she was always so mean to her. I don't know if they had that, like, if y'all can look up the show. Okay, yep. The name of the show, the Run DMC reality TV show was titled Run's House. Okay, it premiered on MTV in 2005 and followed the life of Joseph Reverend Simmons, who was also known as he was the Reverend character of Run DMC. Okay, and for those of y'all who don't know, this is Russell Simmons' brother. Okay, he's brothers with Russell Simmons, which would make Angela Simmons Russell Simmons' niece. Okay, so yeah, but let's keep going. But like I was saying, if y'all could find some episodes, some old episodes somewhere, dig them up or whatever, and watch some of them, y'all would see what I'm talking about. Intense feelings flew out of the celestial deck. Okay, heavy and intense feelings. Yeah, this is very much something heavy on her. Like a tree, deep roots, and it's deep rooted. It creates stability and go. It's like a tree. It's deeply rooted in her. Like I said, this ain't just started. This is like something that is deeply rooted. And also, if y'all know the lovely Kamora Lee Simmons, which was Russell's wife, talks about healing. She needs some healing, and she needs light. Okay, she needs balance. Okay, there's a lot of apologies that she owes. Some sort of marriage and cheating. Yeah. Again, it's coming out. The cheating card is coming out. Okay, so maybe she was married or whatever on the low. Wait, y'all, if y'all look at her history too, like, I'm not even like the father of her child or whatever. Y'all ended up unalived. Okay, supposedly some men, he was in the street life, and some men followed him home and unalived him. Okay, but they all kind of suspected it had something to do with Angela. I don't know. I'm not accusing her of that, but baby, I don't know why people would even three-way. See, three-ways coming out. Okay, so yes, there was cheating involved with a lover. Yeah, an entrepreneur in disguise. Okay, she was using her entrepreneurship or job or whatever as a disguise, or maybe she had a lover that she worked with, or she was business partners with, or somebody that's business partners with her. That's what she was cheating with, y'all. Or she masked it as he was a business partner. Something that had to do with her entrepreneurship. Okay. And y'all don't come for me in the card in the comment section, because baby, this is what's coming out in the cards. I do not know this lady. This is allegedly. This is all for entertainment purposes only. This is what the cards are saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know what the cards are coming out and saying. I don't know if people could even validate this. Okay. Okay, so as I'm sitting here holding the cards and shuffling the cards or whatever, I get this vision in my mind's eye of when Angela and Yogotti would be on social media, and you would see him doing romantic gestures with her, romancing her, roses. So I get that they did not spend a lot of time together. But when they were able to spend a lot of some time together, it was vacation time. It was roses in the room. It was like he took the time to really romance her. And then there was one time when he was on social media, and I think it was Yogotti's birthday, and Angela had gifted him a Tesla. And it was just something so well. But okay, so let me go back to when they were on social media, and you could see them both together or whatever. And I don't know if it was her posting, mainly her posting them on social media. It just always looked like she was uncomfortable. I don't know why. It just looked like this. It wasn't like she was as comfortable with this man. Like, it don't feel like he was able to peel all of those layers back or whatever and get to her core self, like he just got to know who she was on a whole, whether she was what her flaws was, whether she was this, whether she was that. I feel like she masked a lot of that from a lot of people, and him as well. But okay, so let's go back to the birthday. When he had a birthday, when she gifted him the Tesla, that was so weird to me, because it was just like, it's like this man is a multi-million-dollar man, and I don't know what his bank account looked like, and I don't know what her bank account looked like, but to gift a man a Tesla, or to gift him a Tesla, it was just like, I'm like, he probably, in his defense, he probably would have gifted her, like, you know what I'm saying, a Bentley or a Lexus or a G-Wagon. And I just felt like if she was gonna gift him, it should have been like a piece of jewelry, and not a car. You know what I'm saying? Because what is he gonna do with it? Is he gonna give his teenage cousin or family member that Tesla car? Like, what is a multi-million-dollar man gonna do with a Tesla? So I just thought that was where her gift giving was just, I don't know. I don't think she should have did that. Okay, and so I have another question, like, about them. I want to know, like, did she really like your guy like that? Because she always looked like she was uncomfortable. I know the cheating card came out or whatever, but I want to see what else comes out. Okay, you guys? So give me a second. Okay, so as I was pulling, the Queen of Wands came out, but the King of Swords came up reverse, Star card reverse, and then the Ace of Cups came out. Okay, so which means unconditional love. Okay, so let's clarify this Ace of Cups right here, because these are all reverse cards. Well, not all. Okay, moon card. Okay, y'all, the moon card came out after the Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's get into it. The Queen of Wands, this is her. Okay, and the Queen of Wands is independent, warm, compassionate, determined, adaptable. Okay, I don't know about warm, but this is her. Just, she comes out as the Queen of Wands. Okay, but the King of Swords in reverse is malicious, plotting. Okay, severe, ruthless manipulation. Okay, and then the Star card, unfulfilled hopes, disappointments. Okay, I feel like she loved Yogotti. Okay, this is who she. It's like she loved his persona and his what he had to offer, okay? But when the Ace of Cups comes out with the Moon card, I feel like she had unconditional love for someone else, okay? Because the Moon card comes out as secrets, illusions, okay? Intuition, mystery, deception, okay? So there was some sort of deception with her love, okay? With this unconditional love card. So this could mean that she had a secret love, or somebody else had her heart, okay? But let's move forward. Okay, so after the Moon card appeared, the Page of Cups came out, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse came out. Okay, so Five of Pentacles in the upright would be out in the cold. Five of Pentacles in reverse would mean money gained, okay, after severe toil, okay, or determined, or assistance or gifts. So I get that with this Moon card, the Ace of Cups, the Moon card in this page right here. She wasn't offering much. It was like, it's like childish. Page of Cups represents some sort of young, childish type of love, okay? And it was she had some sort of childish view when it came to this relationship, okay? And then there was some sort of, like, it was almost like she was doing it for the game, okay, to gain. Yeah, this wasn't just money and gain. Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So what else? Also, when it says when I said Ace of Cups with a secret, meaning that her heart belonged to someone else, I honestly don't feel like, also I don't feel like it was the person that she was cheating with, okay? So it wasn't Yogotti, the current person she was dating, and it wasn't the person that she was cheating with. This is this love that she has, or whoever she loves unconditionally, I don't know, this is some sort of secret. Like I said, it's the Moon card. So it's like, and then the Page of Cups came out. So this may be somebody that she has had feelings for since she was a child or a teenager, okay? Right. Also represent her son, okay? And I don't want to say, because it's a Fish in a Cup usually means a child, and the money she gained from having a child. Unconditional love for her child, or the secret, okay? So let's move forward. But let's see what else comes out after that, because then we can easily clarify what this is about. Okay, yes. So yes, the Two of Cups did come out. Okay, so this is about a relationship. When I pulled a clarifier for what this was talking about, the Two of Cups came out. Yes, this is about a relationship. Okay, now the Ace of Pentacles came out in reverse. Okay, so this means this is talking about some kind of financial worry and greed and corruption. So I feel like so in this relationship, it's like she took advantage of this relationship because it was basically about her worrying about financial gain or whatever. You know, like in her basically not wanting to be with somebody, not want to be poor, not wanting to be with somebody that's poor, okay? What else? Let's see. Card just fell out. I'm going to take this card that just fell out. It says the Seven of Wands. Okay. This is about, okay, so the Seven of Wands card says, you fought your way to the top, but now you have to work to stay there. Okay, hold your ground, prepare for competition and coming your way. Okay, so yeah, Seven of Wands came out of upright. So this was about her basically trying to sleep her way to the top, okay? She knew it was going to be competition, okay? And so she tried to hold her position there, okay? So that's how she felt about this relationship. She's like, I'm going to hold my position, okay? I'm at the top. What else? But it's just like, if you at the top, baby, what happened? Like, but a lot of people, when they cheat, they don't think they're going to get caught, okay? They think they just, especially a narcissist or someone who's narcissistic, really don't think that they're going to get caught, okay? They really believe that, like, they can pull the wool over everybody's eyes and that you can't see what they're hiding. But like I said, this man is very intuitive, okay? Now, yes, the Six of Cups came out, okay? So, yeah. Six of Cups, nostalgia, childhood memories, innocent, and it also could represent, like, you know, an apology, okay? So this is talking about when the Seven of Wands comes out and the Six of Cups come out, this is talking about, this is something that she is like nostalgic to her when it comes to this Seven of Wands, sleeping her way to the top or holding her position in a man's life. This is something that she has done throughout her childhood, her teenage years or whatever, okay? When it was a child, it was in the home, it was about her father, okay, being a favorite child, you know, and holding her position as that at the top. So it caused, you know, her to compete with any other females that were around. Hence, watching the show and looking back and remembering how she treated her sister. Okay. Also, when she got in school or whatever, dating the most popular guy, or being like a mean girl, trying to hold her position type of teenager. Okay. And now as a woman, okay, doing the same thing. So like if there's other women around that she feels is threatening her existence, it's like she doesn't like that. She hates them. It's like, why are you doing this for this person when you should be doing it for me? Or if you're doing it for me, why are you doing it for, like, you're just having an issue. Okay, this is what the Six of Cups, Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups is talking about. This is something from childhood. Okay, guys. I'm just wanting to see. I mean, I don't need any more proof to tell me if she was into Yogotti or not. Emperor card, stability. So she was into the stability, the power, and the protection that she had. She felt very protected when she was with this man. Okay. Now I can't say that she wasn't into him, like, but I feel like she was into the status. Did she care about the man? Let's see. Because I don't feel like I need to ask. I feel like she was more into the status. She couldn't get past that. I guess someone who's narcissistic could never love anybody, and until they receive healing. Okay, but the Page of Swords comes out in reverse. Haste, deceit, undelivered promises. Yeah, she was. I don't think she was into. I don't think she cared too much. I don't think she cared too much about feelings. Okay, or emotions. Okay, there's no cups here. Okay, there's only wands. Well, the Six of Cups, okay, but wands, okay, swords, pentacles, okay. So, in the Ace of Cups or the Six of Cups, I already told you, that has to do with memories, okay, innocence, nostalgia, when she was, before being a woman, okay. So, let's move forward. Okay, so my next question is, I wanted to know what. Now, I know she probably, okay, so I want to know personally if she did have a problem with Glorilla herself, or did she have a problem with Yogotti gifting Glorilla things, accusing him. Did she accuse this man of cheating with her? What was her issue with Glorilla? Let's see what comes out. Okay, y'all. So with the cards that came out, it's pretty much talking about misuse of authority, manipulation. So this and then lack of completion, lacking in vision. Okay, and then the Magician card and the Two of Wands. Okay, the first two cards came out in reverse. Okay, so the World card came out in reverse. So this is basically speaking to her, basically trying to exert her authority. It's like when a woman is, it's almost like she was trying to exert her authority in a relationship, like trying to make it seem like she had say so in things that were going on, okay, in his life. Okay, misuse of authority. Okay, and in her mind, she's picturing this is how her world is. Okay, she was trying to change some things around. Okay, and in her mind, okay, she was trying to, the Magician card, trying to be a master of manipulation and manifest things to her. Like she was trying to manifest things to her. Like, say for instance, okay, if you gave her that, if he gifted her Chanel bags, then maybe I should have Birkin bags. If you gifted her a G-Wagon, then maybe I should have a Bentley Bentayga or whatever, sort of thing. Okay. It's two of Wands with the initiation spark of the Ace of Wands. You are ready to start putting your ambition to use. Okay, so she had big ambitions when she was doing this. She had really big ambitions, and she was like, oh, okay, well, since she getting this, then I feel like I'm gonna get bigger. like I'm gonna get more things or more expensive things. Okay, so that's what that's telling me. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all. Okay, so say you're in a relationship and you see this man gifting another woman, which is his employee. She's not thinking like that, but this is her employee. She's thinking, oh, okay, well, if she getting Chanel bags, and I should be getting Birkin bags. If she getting a G-Wagon, baby, then I should be rolling around in a Bentayga. Because if I'm not rolling around in a Bentayga, your artist is, but not realizing this young lady is earning these things. She's making this, making the label money or whatever, and it is also according to your taste. If you don't have this specific type of taste, then you can't go tit for tat because he's gifting her this and you feel like you need bigger. I don't know. Okay, but I hope you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say. So hold on just a second. Okay, so does this answer the question? Did she have a problem with Glorilla? Maybe, but I don't feel like it was much of a problem as it was seeing herself as like the HBIC. You know what I'm saying? Seeing herself as, okay, in her opinion, why is she the HBIC in your life? I should be the HBIC. Okay, so y'all do with that what y'all will. But none of these cards are indicating that she had a direct problem with Glorilla. Okay. Yeah, it was more of her trying to exert her authority in a relationship. Okay. Like, did Glorilla know this? Did she have inside information about Yogotti's relationship? Because I don't get that. I just get maybe the certain things like in the blogs, but this might not even be true. But did Glorilla have inside relationship? The Sun card speaks of child. This is Glorilla, the sun. She's the sun. She get, the sun represents radiance, right? It's bright, it's shining, it's abundant. Okay, it's positive. Her energy will follow you and bring you happiness. Okay, beautiful woman. Okay, so I don't feel like she gave a fuck or she knew. She was focused on her success, basically, y'all. Yeah. 7 of Wands, all right. She's like, this ain't even a competition. Okay, resisting competition, perseverance. This is why is this even this is not competition. Okay, she's like, you fought your way to the top, but now you have to work to stay there, hold your ground, prepare for competition come your way. She felt the same way. She felt the same way as Angela. She fought to be there, like yeah. So it's feeling like both these women was supposed to be sort of like prominent in his life, and so I feel like it might have been the fans or people just it's like, okay, the 6 of Wands fell out in my hand. Okay, trying public recognition success. Okay, the public was looking at this situation and saying, oh girl, he over there, this is how it started or whatever, he over there buying her, did you see the gifts he gave Glorilla, and he got Angela to feel in some sort of way. I feel like Angela did feel some sort of way, but I don't feel like Glorilla did, from the fans or whatever, because the fans be peeping a lot of stuff. Okay, 10 of Wands, achievements, responsibilities. Okay, dealing with the burden of success. Okay, so this is still talking about Glorilla. She ain't worried about. She's dealing with the burdens that come along with success. Okay, this is what success means. Okay, this is what working hard means. Okay, if it means that you're gonna have a woman that is going to be jealous about the gifts you're giving your employee, this is what it comes with. This is so let's move forward. And also, that's the other way around. If you're going to be with a man that is, a mogul, and he's working with female artists, these are the things that, may occur or that are occurring. Because, like, most of the time when people sign, like, they do be giving gifts to her or whatever. It's not even like, oh, I'm romancing her or whatever. Like, anytime you see an artist sign with a label, they're gifted. One of the first things they gifted is a contract, okay, and then they wear a chain. Okay, so it's sort of like, here we're stamping you're representing the label, and so they rock a CMB chain or CMG chain or whatever the label is, 1501 chain or whatever. So there are gifts that are given. Okay, was it a little overboard? Maybe, but like I said, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Okay, they could have like a personal relationship to where he feel like this is my girl, like maybe kind of like a niece, unc type of thing where it's her birthday, I'm finna cash out on her type of thing. And I can see how a woman could, get a little beside herself when it comes to that, especially if they're narcissistic, okay? And if, they're kind of a brat, sort of like. So, yeah. Okay, so I think that, I don't have any more. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this, okay? Because I think I have hit all of the points in this reading and the explanations of the relationship, why it ended. I covered some rumors. I covered his personality, her personality, how he felt about her, how she felt about him. And so if you guys have any questions or whatever, you know what to do. Put them in the comments below. Also, if you want to see separate readings with one separate with Yogotti and another separate with Angela Simmons, then also, put that down in the comment section. But until later, you guys, yes, I'm just going to end this one, okay? Have a great day.